O'Neill Outside is presented by Rockwell Tools.
Hello again, everyone. I'm O'Neill Williams, and welcome to our program. Say, have you ever been to Canada fishing, specifically Ontario, Canada? Man, a friend of mine invited me to go about 15, 18 years ago, and I've been back a dozen times. It is fabulous. Fishing is off the chart, and you stay right there today because you're going to write down the website address, Ontario Tourism, Carroll Lake Lodge, write all this stuff down. I know you're going to want to go, and I'm going to visit again with you in a few minutes. Get ready. We're fishing in Canada today on O'Neill Outside.
Today's Conditions by Ono's Performance Sunglasses.
Let's see what I've got here. You've seen the commercial on television, on my show, as a matter of fact. You've seen commercials. Roadrunners catch fish, roadrunners catch fish. Well, I've got on a roadrunner and just caught a fish. And this is a northern pike. This is a little guy. I'll show you that in a minute. Let me get this fellow and put him back. Come here, come here, come here, come here. That is a baby northern pike. We're at Carroll Lake, where the Craven River flows into the lake. I'm gonna put him back and then I'll talk about this for a second. One of the interesting things about northern pike and walleye and so forth, like so many other species, if it's lake to lake to lake or a river, they will go up the river in an effort to spawn. But unlike so many other species, when they get up the river, they bite like mad. So Carroll Lake is in that direction. The Craven Lake is up there, and this is where it stops. So they migrate up the river, and they get stopped at a waterfall like this, and you just catch them like mad. Well, I thought I had a big one on, but he fooled me. See if I can reach down here and get him without too much fanfare. That's 8 casts with a roadrunner and 7 northern pike and a walleye. Well, the walleye was on the spinnerbait. How about that? One of the things I'll show you as we do this, what will happen is, as soon as these fish spawn in the first part of June, the walleye and the northern, then they'll disperse out this river into the shallow coves and weed beds further down where the river goes in, and we'll go out there in a few minutes and give that a try.
O'Neill Outside, brought to you by Bass Pro Shops, Loyal Pet Food, Roadrunner Lures, and XGO.
Ready to do more, but work less? Meet the Works Aero Cart. It makes heavy things feel lighter than air. The secret is Aero Cart's breakthrough design. The wheels are right under the weight, so every load will instantly feel 4 times lighter. And forget this. With 2 wheels, Aero Cart has a super stable wheelbarrow. It's also a hand truck, personal forklift, rock mover, over 8 machines in one. Lift less, do more. Get your Works Aero Cart today.
Wow, what's going on?
Final days of Toyotathon. People get excited.
Hurry in to save big during Toyotathon's final days. Get a low 0% APR for 36 months on a new 2015 Toyota Camry. That's 0% APR.
Okay. Oh, oopsies.
Toyota, let's go places.
Are you ready to go grab life by the gills? Maybe take a road trip to a place with no roads. Would you like to make an investment you know will pay off? Then you belong at Bass Pro Shops, where great gear, great prices, and the great outdoors all meet up. Bass Pro Shops. Your adventure starts here.
Loyalty is earned, not given. After countless hours of training, months of preparing, you've formed an unbreakable bond that can only be understood by a select few. Your dog is more than just a dog. He's a friend, someone you can count on, the one who will always be there for you. Reward loyalty with the only premium food made with our patented OptiCook process. Trust Loyal to give your hunting partner the maximum endurance, recovery, and digestibility on even the toughest days.
Are you using the Buckeye Mop Jig and the Spot Remover Jig? You should be. They're great baits. Buckeye lures, custom made with the finest materials, needlepoint hooks, chip-resistant paint, and premium blades. All these make Buckeye lures better than luck and have been for over 15 years. Plus, they catch fish. Look for Buckeye lures at retailers everywhere.
The beautiful thing about doing this at Carroll Lake Lodge, you go out and catch loads of walleye, you fish in the morning, when you come back in at lunchtime at noon, then the walleye are all prepared for you. You have lunch. For the older guys, they take a little nap. But for O'Neill, we go out and catch more walleye right around the corner at a place called the West Narrows. And brace yourself. When you visit here, the West Narrows, keep that in mind, you're gonna catch 100 in a couple of hours. Right around the corner. Come on along. Very frequently, your assignment will be to catch dinner. And no matter where you cast, no matter what you throw almost, the fish are available, they're hungry, and tasty. And that right there is a nice walleye. Stay still now. Wall-eyed pike, it's called. See his eyes? They call him walleyes because he looks like he's blind. Look at him, see there? Great big eyes, he's a deep water critter. Got toofies. He's a carnivore. Minnows, night crawlers, just about anything. There you go. We'll put him in the live well. Dinner. A friend of mine visits up here about once a year, and he has a real light action rod, and he uses 4-pound test line. Oh man. And he catches them like mad. He calls it the noodle. And he's a fabulous walleye fisherman. There's your little jig head. Perfect size for filleting. Won't be long, we'll have dinner. I believe the world's record walleye is about 28 pounds. The biggest one O'Neill ever caught was 28 inches, which makes him about, I don't know, 5 pounds. Further south from here, from Carroll Lake, you'll have some larger walleye because they do indeed get to grow longer. He doesn't know how satisfying he's going to be tonight. Fried, see that golden color? It's a pretty fish. And again, the best tasting fish in all fresh water. It won't be long. It won't be long. I'll have dinner. This walleye in this Carroll Lake, this area right here called the East Narrows. And when you visit Carroll Lake Lodge, it's easy to find and they'll tell you where it is. The beautiful thing is you don't have to have a guide at Carroll Lake Lodge. The fishing is so wonderful and it's so easy to get to and so easy to navigate around the lake. You'll just catch fish like this, hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of them. Now, road runners catch fish. Add to your bucket list the fish trip of a lifetime. Go to Ontario Tourism on the internet, find out all about it. Stay at Carroll Lake Lodge. Everything is furnished. You can fish on your own, and all the way from June until the end of August, you'll only catch about 100 a day of walleye and northern. Bring a thermosail because the mosquitoes up here are professionals. There you go. And I've caught my limit here in the last 40 minutes.
Now, the True Turn Tackle Tip of the Week.
Let's face it, when you're fishing for northern pike, normally you're in shallow waters. It's more fun that way. Early in the day, late in the afternoon, or if the water is a little bit off color, therefore dark, because the light penetration is so low, instead of grabbing a spoon, use a spinnerbait. Well, what both baits have in common is they flash, which is great for northern, but with the extra thumping sound of a spinnerbait early and late, I think you'll get more bites. Matter of fact, I'll bet you do. And that's your True Turn Tackle Tip of the Week.
If you got a truck, you need to make it work like I did mine at Wild Willie's in Winder, Georgia. Wild Willie's has everything from spray-in bed liners, leveling kits, lift kits, bumpers, grill guards, winches, LED lights, window tinting, tires, wheels, and everything in between. My truck is a big part of my hunting and fishing trips, and I'm sure yours is too. So do like I did and go see my friends at Wild Willie's.
O'Neill Outside, presented by your local Toyota dealer. Southern Link Wireless. By ExploreGeorgia.org, official site of Georgia Tourism. And Wild Willie's Custom Truck Accessories.
Today you're watching O'Neill Fishing in Canada. Have you written down the web address for both the lodge and Ontario Tourism? You should. Now, this is an unusual set of circumstances. An American owns an island inside a lake inside a provincial park, the Woodland Caribou Provincial Park. What a set of circumstances. It's like somebody from Bulgaria owning land inside of Yosemite. The point is, please go. Put it on your bucket list. Do you need to be a good angler? Heavens no. In the summertime, the days are like 18 hours long. You want to catch 18 or 180. It's just how you want to work. All you have to do is go and make a cast, and you'll get bit. Northern pike and the walleye, shore lunch every day with the best tasting fish in all of fresh water. Give this a try. Watch it a little longer. Make your little list. That swirl. Got him. Oh, got off. Nope. the casting reeling techniques you'll want to employ here or any place else that you're catching northern. When you get bit, then let it fall, and when you get to the boat, don't reel it up too fast, let it fall, and a lot of your bites and fish will come after you've hesitated at the boat. They seem to follow it back for a long, long way, swing at it and swing at it and swing at it, and sometimes it'll take 3 or 4 times before they ever get it. That was a pretty good fish right there. I saw him. It's about 7 feet long. Well, maybe not that big. There he is. This far north, a northern pike is a 32 to 33 inch northern pike is a really big pike. You catch just boatloads of these little guys right here, and they're actually a lot of trouble. We're about, I don't know, 150, 180 miles above Winnipeg, maybe more. A place called the Woodland Caribou Provincial Park at Carroll Lake Lodge. I'll tell you that we've been here, I come up once a year. I've been here about 10 or 12 times. And we bring folks, and I think there are probably 5 boatloads of us this time. 10 guys, 5 boats, and we've been here, this is the 4th day. I think we've probably caught somewhere around 2,000 fish, something like that. Put this on your bucket list, will you please? Canada, northern pike, walleye. Ooh, I want to put this guy in the net. And this is a perfect illustration how if you didn't have a wire leader, you wouldn't catch the fish. It's just that basic. O'Neill, O'Neill. Now, this is a bit bigger than average. Does make for an exciting catch when you accomplish it like that one. Oh Lord, Lord. Now, let me tell you about the colors involved. Red, some yellow, chartreuse, green, because the forage fish in these waters is going to be a yellow perch. So those are the kind of colors, and you just vary sizes, and that's the reason, see that? That's the reason you have to have a wire leader. Somewhere in the territory of about 26 inches, something like that. He is a game critter, good to eat, but if you can catch walleye on the same trip, you'll eat walleye instead. O'Neill here to tell you about the Grill Grate. It's a new cooking surface for all grills, and you need one. Grill Grate panels sit on top of your grill. The bottom prevents charring flare-ups, while the valleys keep your juices sizzling and it never rusts. Grill Grate's perfect for fish, hamburgers, and steak. Nothing sticks. The Grate tool is amazing. Order the Grill Grate now. Save 10% with code OTV or call toll-free and tell them O'Neill sent you. 10% off. Call now.
Are you ready to go grab life by the gills? Maybe take a road trip to a place with no roads. Would you like to make an investment you know will pay off? Then you belong at Bass Pro Shops, where great gear, great prices, and the great outdoors all meet up. Bass Pro Shops. Your adventure starts here.
Want to attract more deer and grow trophy bucks on your property? Well, here's a news flash. You don't have to spend big bucks to learn how. We're the Whitetail Institute of North America. We've spent decades researching and developing products specifically for whitetail deer. Call us today and we'll send you 7 Imperial Whitetail seed packets and a free copy of our Producing Trophy Whitetails DVD. All you pay is $9.95 shipping and handling. The Whitetail Institute of North America. Research equals results.
Guys, before your next hunt, 3 letters I want you to remember. XGO. Why? Because temperatures can swing wildly during the day. So pick the XGO base layer that fits your conditions. And if you sweat, it dries quickly and has AG47 silver, so it won't stink. XGO is used by our military in some of the coldest places on earth. It will work for you. Get yours at proxgo.com. Outdoors.
Ready to do more, but work less? Meet the Works Aero Cart. It makes heavy things feel lighter than air. The secret is Aero Cart's breakthrough design. The wheels are right under the weight, so every load will instantly feel 4 times lighter. And forget this. With 2 wheels, Aero Cart has a super stable wheelbarrow. It's also a hand truck, personal forklift, rock mover, over 8 machines in one. Lift less, do more. Get your Works Aero Cart today.
There's more O'Neill Outside coming up. But first, let's thank our sponsors. The Grill Grate, Buckeye Lures, Year One Muscle Car Parts, the Whitetail Institute of North America, and Nitro Boats. Now, let's join O'Neill for this week's Big Green Egg Wild Game and Fish recipe.
Our dish today is Northern Pike Stir Fry, and I'll tell you all about that. But this is a paella pan. It's an accessory that you will want to have when you're using the Big Green Egg over and over and over again. It serves its purposes extremely well. Okay, here's the paella pan. I've chunked up some Northern Pike. It's a lot of trouble to use Northern Pike. It's very bony, but you can get it done. And I've placed in here snow peas, soy sauce, orange juice, tomatoes, onions, garlic, you name it. Now, I can put this on the egg, and I'll put this on here and leave it for about 8 minutes. I'll stir it, and then I'll shut the egg down and cook it for another 5, and you're gonna love this dish on the paella pan and the Big Green Egg. Take a look at this, Northern Pike Stir Fry. Any fish will do. We added so many ingredients, I can't even list them for you. But take this and serve it over rice, and it will be a big hit right off of the Big Green Egg. Care for the recipe? This is one that's a long list of ingredients. O'NeillOutside.com, BigGreenEgg.com. It's a great one. What you'll key on, other than like bass fishing, you key on rocks and stuff. In this areas like Carroll Lake, you'll key on the grass, whether it be standing, tall green grass, lily pads, anything of that nature. You'll, if you've got grass that you can cast to in the territory of about 2 to 4 feet deep, that's the key. And you can run your bait out, be it a spoon or a spinnerbait, and run it out to the edge of the grass and let it fall. Then a lot of times that's where the fish is lying, and you'll be able to get bit. You'll get bit lots and lots and lots of times. The key is the grass beds, lily pads, anything kind of vegetation. Now that's this just a little fella right here. That's how much line I had out when he bit. Get him up here without hurting myself. Get off. ideally, if you can, that's the way you unhook these pike, because the slime involved is extensive. I'm using 12-pound test line. I don't use heavy line, 12-pound test. You can fish it a lot easier as long as you've got a wire leader. You're fine. Better fish here. No, all little ones. Show you how easy it is with the quick release method is very desirable. Yellow, red, green, single hook, spoons, 50 fish a day. Kind of sweet. Here are the web addresses. Write them down. Take a group. Every time I go, there's either 8 or 10 of us. You don't worry about calls from the office. You don't carry your cell phone. You're not worried about somebody giving you a call or you've got an appointment. It's fishing for 4 days. And when the last 10 of us went, conservatively, we caught 3,000 fish in 4 days. You don't have to look at your watch, just count the fish. Give it a try, will you?